Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I have literally just ran back down from up from downstairs, and so I'm going to take a quick breath. How are we, guys? Are we all good? Have we had a good week? It's Thursday, it's almost the weekend, tomorrow Friday. Got a cracking game of D&D lined up. Yeah, we left ourselves in a bit of a tricky situation last time, so this will be interesting to see how the start of this outcome is. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I've literally just come back from dancing as well, so I've done dancing. I've rushed back. I've come. My PC was half set up ready. I've hit go live. I've gone downstairs. I've made my tea. I've made some water. Got my book for D&D, and we're here. I'm a little bit conscious that I haven't actually been doing any streaming other than D&D, and quite honestly, I've not had much time to be able to do anything on my PC. Just through everything going on, as you do, we all have lives. But this is something that I'm hoping to try and dedicate a bit more time to, and get sort of stuck into some more games, etc. I think what I need to do, I keep putting off buying my new PC, and I think actually if I was to buy a new PC, it would probably make me think I've got to use my PC a bit more. So that might be something that kickstarts that off. If not, just need to see where I can fit more time in and make it a bit more of a priority, as it were. So, but for anybody that has been watching my streams, watching my YouTube videos, or anything like that, following the Instagram, etc. Really appreciate all your support thus far. It really does mean a lot. If you are a new viewer and you like the thoughts of Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm also playing the Flame and the Flood at the moment, please do hit the follow button, and you can follow the streams from there. I do have all my collections and everything as well, of which if you haven't seen anything or you want to play catch up, that'd be great. And we're also getting closer and closer to me actually DMing Dungeons and Dragons for the Lost Mine of Fandelver. Lost Mines, sorry. We're going to be doing that after we complete the D&D campaign that we're doing at the moment. And how I'm feeling scared tonight, I think some of us might die, if you want my honest opinion. But we've got the guys that are playing already. There's 3 of us, 4 including myself. I've got a good friend from up north that's going to come play. And actually, no, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. Sorry, plus 1 up north. So yeah, five playable characters, and myself as the DM, which should be good fun. And I think the guys are looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be my first ever time DMing whatsoever. Yeah, it's looking forward to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump into the Discord chat with the guys, let them know that I'm here, and we'll be able to, I'll just see where we are, so bear with me whilst I say a quick hello. I think we're waiting for one other person, but bear with me. What I will do is I'll keep them muted just until we're ready to play, so let's jump in. Hello guys. How we doing? We all good? Yeah, not bad, not bad. Literally rushed around. Probably still sweating, but that looks lovely on the webcam to everyone that might watch this. Glistening, yeah, it's not sweat, this is liquid awesome. And I just embarrassingly said that on stream. Fantastic. You guys are muted at this stage, so if you want to swear about me, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, we're just waiting for Lorenzo. Cool. No worries. Nice. I feel like I should go get the one that I had from Christmas. I still haven't drunk yet. It's honestly, it's like bigger than my head. Right. what I will do, guys, just until we're ready to start, as we're waiting for one other person, I'm going to just put the welcome chat up. Where are we? We can put the gaming screen up. Yeah, I'll put the Be Right Back gaming screen up, and I'll be back in just a moment. Right. Let's get the recap going.
Right, so last time out, you guys had decided to storm Castle Ravenloft.
Because we're crazy fools.
Indeed,
Crazy fool.
drunk on the power of the Sun Sword. You've progressed through the castle a bit, delved in a couple of places, bought only one thing, if memory serves. That one witch who was in a giant spider cocoon, who didn't seem happy to be freed from said spider cocoon. Made short work of her, but you did make a friend through some amazing lying through to Strahd's butler, the Bellevue, who seems to worship the ground you work on. In fact, so much so he gave you the key to his little nest egg, which you guys promptly found, a crown worth quite a bit of gold, which I believe is currently in Smegma's possession. You then began working your way up the castle, found a tower which seemed to have a red crimson glow from the top of, where you then found a massive crystal heart pulsing, which did its best to throw you off the stairs just by the rhythmic pounding of the heart. But the Mad Mage intervened with a slow falls, no, a feather fall, but close. A feather fall spell, saving Vaz from almost certain death, if not a seriously painful fall. There's 1d6 for every 10 feet or something, and that was about 100 feet. So don't do that.
Just a small one.
Yeah, that would sting. Yeah, so you guys are on the landing, overlooking this crystal heart. Vaz fired a firebolt at it, which took a chunk out of this crystal, which immediately turned to blood in the air and rained down below. As he did that, these halberds that looked like they might have been decorative lining the hallway around it suddenly spring to life and, under their own volition, begin to approach you. And that's where we left off. So I'll let you guys move yourselves around to establish where you would be standing on this little platform once you load in.
Cool. Sorry to be a pain. I got pizza in the oven, so in about 4 minutes I'll have to go get that. But great timing.
Priorities.
But yeah, we'll need everybody to roll for initiative, please.
Cool.
Oh no!
This
I
is
just
a
fu-
horrible situation.
Oh god, no, it rolls pretty good.
Oh no.
I've just found that my Instagram account has been disabled.
Oh.
Smooth.
Okay, fair enough.
I think that keeps happening to my mum for some reason.
It's like,
Probably
oh,
violated by Russians or something.
yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to roll initiative. Where are we?
So,
Initiative.
yeah, does anybody want to move around the starting position here before we begin?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be near the
Yeah,
edge.
I'll come up on the side here.
But now I'm near one. Oh god. I'll go
You
here.
ain't getting away from it. There are 10 of them.
know. Oh.
Oh no! Smegma has an update for Discord.
Looks like he's joining.
Dun, dun, dun. Right. Just very quickly, anybody in the chat, thank you for coming, really appreciate it. As you can see, we've started where we left off last time. We're at the heart in this tower.
Good evening.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Would you please be so kind as to roll initiative?
And we have 10 of these swords ready to attack us, so let's see what
Okay.
happens. Say hello if you're in the chat, it'd be great to say hi. I will be speaking in there as to not speak over the party in the DM. So yeah, if you want to say hi, please do.
Oh, look at that.
Right,
Good stuff.
I'm going to turn up late because late seems to be rolling great.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realise. Yeah.
Yeah,
man,
of course
nice.
you didn't.
Honestly, my thing's lagging out, so I didn't see the chat thing appear until like a couple minutes later.
Yeah, probably because when you joined, you were joining straight into the map. That's all good. So yeah, everyone happy with their starting positions for this fight?
Well, I don't know where I am. Where am I?
Can you not see it at the moment? You all there? Is it still
Yeah,
loading
I've
for you, mate?
I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
As long as I don't get attacked, that's right.
Cool. Okay, so you see these halberds suddenly just chink out of their little holders on the wall that they were hanging on and start floating towards you. First to react is Smegma. What would you like to do, sir?
So,
So you've got this giant crystal heart behind you that is pulsing. Vaz has just tried to shoot and took a chunk out of, which you tried to set on fire, if I remember right.
Go back a step.
Unfortunately, it bounced off. Yeah, and you've got these halberds floating towards you as a result.
so if I try leg it into this tunnel, would I get attacked by these either side, or is that a big enough gap?
You mean to the bridge this way?
So if
Yeah?
I tried and made it like to hair, would they have advantage and get an opportunity to attack on me, run past them?
Which way are you trying to go? That way, south.
Yeah, straight, yeah.
Straight. One would. You can't. No, yeah, one of them would be able to swing at you. Only the one though.
I guess I'll move like hair, so I can't move in between. I'll stand there, so I've got like a human shield around me, so I should be right.
Okay.
I guess I just have to go attack.
I was going to fire a crossbow bolt at one of these. Yep.
How do you click? Make, I don't know.
What are you trying to do? Sorry.
Well, click at one just to indicate what I want.
Just if you just hold down the left mouse button, just ping on it, whichever one you're shooting at.
Yeah,
Pinging at that one. Okay, no worries.
Um,
Make your attack roll. Normal bolt, or are you using a fancy one? Normal for now. Okay.
do I get any advantage or anything like that because I rolled a natural 20? On my...
No, afraid not. They know you are there. They're not surprised. So, and unfortunately, you've got nowhere to really stealth in this fight at the moment.
Just behind Vaz and the Mad Mage. I'm not
Yeah, the
here.
3-foot-tall gnome. Just gonna try and hide behind him. So yeah, make your
Ah,
attack.
fucks.
Oh, so
Nat
natural 20 and then a nat 1 on your first 2 rolls of the night. Interesting.
Bloody
So
hell.
your crossbow bolt, ching, just misfires and just pops out the top of the crossbow and falls down the the height of the tower to the 190-foot floor, the floor 190 foot below you. You still get a bonus action, but yes, stealthing isn't really going to happen for you there. Comes to the heart's turn. It just makes this massive heartbeat. The tower shakes, but nobody's currently on the stairs or clinging for dear life on the platform, so nothing happens. Next up is Zendaya.
Okay, so we're pretty sure these swords are going to come and chink at us, aren't they? I'm hoping that I'm in a nice position there to stop them attacking other people. I'm going to draw my sword, sorry, my shield rather. And I think for the first half, I'm just going to. Can I do the defend action or something so if they come and attack, would that give me advantage? Is there a
dodge action? It gives attacks against you disadvantage.
Yeah, dodge action. Then can I do that?
Yep, sure thing.
Until I figure out what other people want to do.
Okie dokie. So you're dodging.
Do you want me to put a little symbol up or something? Or?
Yeah, find something appropriate for dodging.
Okay. I'm a ninja.
Cool.
I could put a snail, but.
So the halberds go next. So yeah, these just begin floating over to you. Actually, do they? They are fucking well fast. Jesus Christ. So yeah, this one just hovers out over the gap. This one. This one's going to stay there and attack you. This one's going to go there and attack Baz. This one's going to pilot little Mad Mage. This one's going to engage Amber. Engage Amber.
Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah, everyone left you to yourself, didn't they?
Yeah. So.
I told you I was going to be the first to die.
No, you're not the first to die. Don't say that. Shh.
The halberds are going to begin swinging at Zendaya. 3 of them. 7.
Miss.
13.
Thank goodness, miss.
And another 7.
And a miss. Cool.
So this one is going to wail on Vaz. So 13. Misses Vaz.
Nice.
This one that's Smegma. I take that whole 4-point
Look
crit.
at that.
That's the worst damage roll I could have got, I think. That's amazing. Wow. So yeah, you get a critical hit, but somehow just catches on some
2
bit
and
of
a
gear in
1.
your bag, and you take a whole 4 points of slashing damage.
Can I?
You can uncanny dodge that as well if you want. Just 2 damage.
2 damage, yeah?
2 damage.
Does that
Good lord.
take any points for him to do that, or can he do that as an action?
He can do that as a reaction.
Oh wow.
Per
That's his
turn?
reaction. Yeah.
That's why I got such rubbish armor class.
That's a rogue. So the Mad Mage gets plinked for 11 damage.
Oofed.
There we go.
You'll be fine.
Bit of blood flies across the room, and it seems to sort of like hover in midair and then get sucked into the heart of blood.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
That's interesting too. Bear that in mind, guys.
And then 4 of them swing at you simultaneously, Amber.
Ah!
There's a 9, 15,
Nope.
15.
Nope.
Oh, another.
Whoa.
Ooh, spot on.
So 8 points of slashing damage.
There was the second one was a 23 as well.
They're rolling at advantage automatically, so unless they actually have advantage, just ignore the right hand number.
Well, that's left hand. That was.
Yeah, so the left hand one is the attack. There's the standard roll. The second one would be if it was advantage or disadvantage, if that makes sense.
Right. So, but then surely that was a crit then. Whoever got the second one in.
The fourth,
Yeah.
the fourth attack is a crit. Yeah.
No,
The
the
one-
second one was a crit.
The bottom
One.
the bottom one here, and then 2. Are you saying the third one up where it says 15, 23, and
So it
down?
went 19, 23, 11, 13, 23, 18.
What?
Eh?
Oh no, that was a
15,
disadvantage
15.
for me though, because I had 3 of them attack me, but because I used a dodge action,
yeah.
it was disadvantage. So Andrew had to take
Yeah,
the
yeah.
lowest.
Yeah, that was his dodge action. Bought him that. So you take 8 points of slashing damage, Emma. So
Cool.
not going to go too badly for it.
No.
Could I have? Oh, that's a bit late. I was going to say, can I have shouted something in my bonus action, but never mind. Too late. Next time.
The Mad Mage is not particularly happy about getting slashed there.
He's pretty mad.
He is a bit grouchy as a result, and just holds out one hand, goes to grab the nearest one to him, and hits, I believe. Oh no, that misses actually. No, just can't quite grasp it in
Does
time.
he get advantage because it's made of armor made of metal? It's technically metal.
It's not wearing armor, but it does have metal on it.
It's your call. I'm just trying to.
I'll allow it.
Oh, thank you, dear.
I'll allow it. So he zaps that. Lightning leaps through the length of the halberd, and the metal on the one end of it begins to melt, and it fizzles, and he lets it drop to the floor, dead, well, seemingly inert anyway.
Nice.
And he's going to back up to the wall here. It says they at least appear to be quite squishy. Amber, your turn.
Well, that's good to know. Any of them.
Anyone you
any
think.
and everyone.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
It's a radiant damage. Okay. Not immune to that or anything strange. So we'll do this one in the middle.
Okay.
And looks a bit hurt. You take a chunk out of it.
Good. Do another one.
It's a little bit rickety in the air. 21 hits as well.
Yeah.
12, yeah. So you cut it clean in two this time. Falls to the ground. Inert as well. It's two halves. Got a bonus. Yeah, you've got a bonus action you want to use?
Look. I got lined up. Within range, how 60 foot.
Bads, you'll go next. What are you going to do?
Actually, for my bonus action, I might do Shield of Faith.
Yeah, sure. Who are you casting that on?
Creature of your choice. I might put it on Smegma because he's very squishy.
Okie dokie. So, Smigma, you currently have +2 armor class. And I'll put a little thing on Amber to say you are concentrating.
Yep.
We'll use that symbol for concentration. Cool.
Cool.
Okay. What I will also do is that lasts up to 10 minutes. I won't even bother putting it on the thing. Cool. Okay. Yeah, Vaz, your turn.
Cool. I'll shock and grasp the one to my left.
Yep. 20 is enough, and that is enough damage. So you're following the Mad Mage's example.
Yeah, absolutely.
Reach out, manage to grab it, and earth this huge bolt of lightning through it, essentially. And another one drops. Clatters to the ground, inert. You've got some movement if you want to move. You are not currently engaged in any combat at all.
Yeah, I will. I will go here.
Cool. So you back up to the wall next to the Mad Mage. Next to the doorway that leads out to a bridge, seemingly joining the two towers here. Smegma, back to you, sir. You are engaged in melee with this one on bearing down
Yeah,
on
I'm
you.
not quite believing that because there's a slight little gap between me and.
You can shoot at disadvantage with your crossbow, you can make a melee swing, or you could back away and then take your shot. Use your disengage with your bonus action to back away, for example.
But don't want to have an opportunity to tackle me.
Not if you've used your disengage on your bonus action.
So I can disengage, slightly move, then shoot, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Then that's my turn over here.
Yes, yeah. It's an option.
Fine.
I mean, technically throwing yourself off the tower is also an option, but I'd probably recommend against it.
So I can go disengage to her,
Yep,
and then open fire
yep.
on that one, yeah?
Yeah, the one that was going for you. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Make your attack roll.
Perfect.
Man, your rolls. Afraid that bolt fires into the distance as well.
Just
Strangely,
fly up, just shoot out blanks at the moment.
got a bit of water in your ammo supply or something.
Yeah.
So gets to the heart's turn again. Another massive heartbeat. The tower shakes again.
So would that bolt have not actually hit the heart?
Um,
Are we on the same level as it?
you are. It's
I know that
hovering
we
in the middle.
didn't
Yeah.
actually aim at it, but
You know what? I was thinking if I rolled a 1, that would have hit it.
yeah.
Okay, just do your damage there, Lorenzo.
Yay!
So you do 6 points of damage to the heart as this chink hits the center of the heart, and just this little bit of crystal fractures off and turns to blood and rains down. So that's a total of. So Joe had done 16 damage last time to it. Yes, so it's 22 damage now to it. Cool, Zendaya, your turn.
So what I meant to shout last time is perhaps it would be an idea if we start going down that walkway, and then that will limit how many can come at us at once.
True.
And as I say that, I'm going to what's my thing again? Sorry. I'm going to just use my mace that I've got at this time.
Okay.
And just going to hit the ones straight in front of me.
Cool.
That one there, please.
Okay, make your attack.
13, I think that misses, doesn't it?
13 is not enough, I'm afraid.
Never mind. Yeah, I'm not going to use a bonus action. I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay.
Remember what I said, people.
What?
Comes back round to these. This one here is going to just mindlessly go after its initial target and hovers back over to you, Smigma. And then we're just going to continue engaging the current targets. So the first 3 on Zendaya, 22, that's 6 slashing, 11, 13.
4, 5, 6, thank you very much.
Okay, this one on Smigma is an 8, so misses. And these 3 surviving ones on Amber. Nope. Whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
I got +3.
They seem pretty mindless, sort of like animated, just a very basic spell.
Yeah.
The Mad Mage from here is just going to firebolt the one breathing down Lorenzo's neck. 16 hits, 12 points of fire damage. Doesn't quite kill it. There's a little bit of smoke and flame ripples up the wooden handle. He's also going to step out here from Zendaya's suggestion onto the walkway. And he hauls back as his bonus action. It's a bit windy out here. Amber,
Joyous.
your turn.
Okie dokie. Slashy slashy.
Slashy.
Slashy slashy.
Oh, that Jesus Christ, that hits.
Jeez.
12 points of radiant damage.
Yeah.
So you all but cleave one in two. It's taking about a quarter of its length off, but the blade is still flapping around in front of you.
29.
Rolls, honestly. And that's another 12. So is that against the same one, I take it?
Yeah, might as well finish it off.
Yeah, so you do, and that again clatters to the ground.
Cool.
Uh,
Yeah, I won't do anything for bonus.
okay. Yeah, because Shield of Faith is a bonus action.
Yarp.
Cool. What does your Shield of Faith look like out of interest? You envisioned that?
It's like I think did I do it last time? I can't remember whether I did Shield of Faith last time as well. Or was that something that was that?
Did
That
you
was
say like a
aura or
paladin,
something.
a bubble?
Yeah,
from what-
paddling bubble. It's like,
Yeah. Yep. I like it. I like it. Vaz, your turn, sir.
Um,
So you've got this one that's a bit beaten up, hovering in front of Smegma. There's 2 next to Amber and 3 around Zendaya.
yeah. I don't want to get myself in too much danger. I'm gonna run over here and shock and grasp the one next to me.
Cool. Yeah, make your attack roll.
Shock and
17.
awe.
Nice. You zap it. But it doesn't quite kill it. It's still
unlucky.
floating there, but like a bit of metal falls away, but it's still floating.
We got a floater.
Does the sharp bit fall off?
Maybe.
It's just
You're
a
not sure.
stick.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not sure. Cool. So you can move away if you wish, but they will
Oh,
get
can I?
opportunity attack.
Okay, no, I'll stay here then.
Okay. Smegma. You have this one
Yeah,
right in front of you.
I'll disengage. And then can I make about hair? Can I?
Yeah, so you step out onto the walkway there, and as you do, a strong wind buffets you. It doesn't seem to be enough to knock you off the edge, but it makes you a bit cautious about your footing, as there's no iron railings out here. They seem to have rusted away years ago.
So do I have range of this one and this one?
You can, yeah, you can see both of them to take a shot at.
Get health and safety out there.
Yeah.
Get health and
Barovian
safety
looks-
out there, did you say?
Yeah.
We have halberds trying to attack us. Get it in here, damn it. I don't care about no wind and rails.
That one hits, Lawrence. That one hits, man. Yeah. So you nail this one with a crossbow bolt, and it just shatters in half, and it clatters to the ground.
I've cleared a path for you, then.
Yay.
Thank you.
We can deal with the shit in here. It's just if we fall off the bloody side.
Smegma, make me a perception check, please.
Oh, I don't like it when he says that.
This is when a giant bird comes down and picks him up.
15. Okay. You do spot scuttling down the side of the tower up directly above you what appears to be 2 humanoid shapes. They look to be about a round away from you. So, in fact, at this point, they're close enough. I will roll some initiative for them.
Oh no.
Dun, 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 dun.
Cool. Okay, so again, there's a from the heart, massive heartbeat. The tower shakes. Nothing else seems to happen. One of the halberds shakes and falls down the. Just from the shaking, just vibrates. And Zendaya, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm going to, at this point, say that I think myself and Amber, we've got the halberds. You guys focus on the heart. Seeing the one that's nearest Vaz, I'm going to do a sacred flame, if I may. And yeah, go for this one over here. As he's a little fella, I'll go straight over his head.
Okay.
Just because I don't want him to be
So,
in any
sacred
damage.
flame. Is
So-
a dex save?
A dex save, and that'll be 2d8.
No.
No,
Fails that.
awesome. Have I got it as a thing here? I thought I did. I'm just gonna
Actually,
roll it.
it's got +4 on its dex save. Sorry, so.
Ah, now you
what is
tell
that?
me. Yeah, I got
No,
six.
let's roll it with +2, so it's only 14. So, what's the DC?
My DC is 16.
16. Cool. Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
It
Okay.
still takes it. Then.
So next time I'm actually going to click my weapon of spiritual weapon rather than my thing in the spell slot. It takes 11
So that's against the injured one. Yeah.
against this one over here, please.
Cool.
Next
So
to
there's
hers.
radiant fire leaps up around it and it just finishes off and again slumps into a little pile of ash and metal on the floor.
You're welcome. Get the heart.
So the halberds are quite happy with who they're wailing on and will continue to do so. Against use and die.
Yep, that hits.
Ow, that damage roll.
That hits. 5, 6.
Oh.
That hits.
This time they get some hits in at last. You were distracted by as you spun around to do the spell cast, and they all pile in your back. So yeah, that's a total of 15 damage there you took.
Just wondering whether or not I want to do a hellish rebuke at this point. No, I think I can use it once
You
per
only-
rest.
Is it once per rest or something? I'm not sure.
I won't bother at this point.
Okay.
Just in case it is, and I'll quickly research. Thank you very much.
Cool. Alright, and the last one is going to take a swing at Amber, misses. Comes to the Mad Mage, who is just going to lean around the corner and try and zap one of them attacking Zendaya with the firebolt. And misses. Good job there, buddy. Good job there. And he backs up and also now notices the vampire spawn descending from above him.
Does he relay that?
I will say yes, he calls out. Says, we have him coming out here. Amber, your turn.
Cool. Right. I'll try and finish this one off in short order.
Okay. No, it definitely hits.
Wow.
Definitely hits.
Wow.
11 damage. So yeah, you chunk into the side of it, and it's still floating, but barely. You've still got another attack. Or are you
There it is.
thinking of smiting?
That's what I was thinking, yeah. So I can use my move and attack again. Yeah, got it. Let's use Divine.
Sound is quite creepy, isn't it?
That was.
Yeah, let's use Divine Slap.
Fine smite. Cool.
Use first level.
Yeah, so 2d8 damage.
Yeah. 4d8.
7, just enough.
Nice.
Nice.
Right.
There's like an echo from your initial swing. Just catches it. Fine energy sees through it and it clatters to the ground.
Come
Then
over
you
here.
Charge over here. Are you yelling a battle cry as you charge over? Or are you...
I'm coming!
And you wail into this one. 18 just hits. Worst I've seen you roll since you've got the Sun Sword, I think. Another 11 damage, nice. Again, barely floating.
Nice to see you.
Hi!
Vaz, your turn.
Get the heart!
I will get the heart.
You're shooting at the heart. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna twin a fireball. I've got. Oh, hang on, my
Fireball or firebolt?
Sorry, fireball. I keep forgetting.
Good God, man.
I don't think I can twin fireballs though.
There's a difference.
No, you can't twin fireball.
Just
so,
a massive
twi-
difference.
Yeah.
It says
Painful
twin you spends the same amount of sorcery points equals to the spell's level, but it's a cantrip firebolt, which is how does that work?
Let's have a quick look.
Would it? I'm assuming it would just be default 1 or.
I think so, but let me just double check. So,
Otherwise, I could just twin every cantrip I have for free.
Spell. It actually says 1 sorcery point if the spell is a cantrip.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I will.
So you're firing a firebolt at one at the heart, and you have to fire at a different target with the second one.
Oh, I do. Oh, okay.
If you twin it.
I didn't realise that.
Or you could quicken,
Quicken.
but again, that's 2 sorcery points to do that, I think. So,
Yeah. I'll quicken.
Quicken, and you're going to fire at the
Heart again.
heart again. Okay, cool. So mark off 2 sorcery points. And
Yep.
second attack, both of them hit.
Nice.
So you've done another 23. So 2 more massive chunks of crystal fly out from the heart, and the heartbeat now seems quite irregular. It seems you've really, really rocked it. You're not sure how much longer it'll be beating for. And you going to do any movement? Are you happy where you are?
No, I'm good here.
Cool. Okay, so the vampire spawn then you see scuttling towards you. Okay, so one hurtles down the side of the castle Ravenloft and is basically stood perpendicular to the wall and gets just into melee range with you, Smegma, but can't attack you as it's used its whole move to get there. Another one seems to be doing the same thing from below and manages to get up onto the walkway between you and the Mad Mage. Again, can't use its attack. One gets to the top of the stairs here, and another one clambers up from beneath the stairs behind you. They can spider climb. They literally walk on walls and ceilings. It's amazing. Let me just double check. I have actually read that right.
It suddenly falls
Yes,
off.
so they can. Yeah. Yeah. Like, made a huge mistake.
They just fall down.
Yeah. No, pray not. So, Smegma. Your turn, sir. So, I don't know. Can you see that from there?
I can't see the other one. I can see one next to me.
Okay, I'll drop it there. So basically, there's 2 on the walkway here. One next to you, one next to the Mad Mage. In fact, I'll put them there just to make it a bit clearer. So you're only engaged with one.
For example, I can disengage and move there, can I?
Yep.
And then I'll shoot at that with a silver.
Shoot at the one on the inside. Yep. Sure thing.
Silver.
Make your attack roll, sir. Drum roll, please. 16 does hit. So roll your damage. 10 points of piercing damage. Nice.
Do I have advantage of that because it's not looking at me or something? Or not?
No, afraid not. Once it gets engaged with somebody else, you'll start being able to get sneak attack. But not this turn, I'm afraid. So you've moved, you've done that. Yeah, cool. So, comes to the castle. The heart. The heartbeat is totally irregular this time, but seems to be like shuddering, almost like in its last breaths, as it were. It was able to breathe.
Chuck something at it.
And the tower shakes again, rather haphazardly this time. And these 2 halberds again clatter off the end. Just tidying up the battlefield for you. Zendaya, it's your turn. So you've got 3 halberds and 2 vampires spawn inside.
I can only see one vampire spawn. Where was the other? So I can see this one.
No, there's one on the stairs to the north of you.
Oh, up there. I
On
can't
the
see that.
landing here.
That's fine.
Can you
Okay.
not?
No.
No.
If I
No.
look, go through your vision, you can see
1,
that.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, weird.
That's fine. No worries. I'm going to shout to Amber, vampire behind you, and
Yeah.
whilst that, I'm going to toll the dead on this halberd here.
Okay.
So hopefully Amber's not going to be engaged.
So what's Toll the Dead? Is that a saving throw?
It is a saving throw. It
Cool.
is a wisdom saving throw.
That's a better choice. They are not very wise.
Oh, for
Rolls a nat 20 with -3, and just makes it.
Stupid thing.
Amazing.
That was
So
a
the
particularly
peel-
smart thing.
Yeah, so the peal of the bell of the Toll of the Dead is drowned out by the erroneous heartbeat of
Yeah.
the heart behind you. And unfortunately, the spell has no effect.
I don't think I've got anything else as a bonus action apart from spiritual weapon. No, I think I just have to stay where I am.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
If you're sure.
Sorry?
If you're sure. Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to use a spell slot just yet.
Okay. So, the halberds are going to do halberd things. 2 of them are swinging at you, Zendaya.
Ooh, can I get protection on Zendaya as well?
Protection?
Sorry?
Boop.
Hey, nice. So, disadvantage on those rolls as well. So, nice. So, yeah, one of them looks like it's going to land a hit on you, and Amber's shield is there in time. Nice.
Does that cost you anything to use that, by the way?
No.
Just a reaction. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And the other one is going to intervene at the creature that tried to cut it in half and have a go at you, Amber. And misses as well. That ends their turn. The Mad Mage, now being a vampire spawn or 2. What does he have for this life scenario? Yeah, he is going to back up here. Gets an opportunity attack on him from one of them who misses. And he is going to just turn around, look at these 2 on this bridge, and smells filthy creatures, and casts Cone of Cold.
Nice.
Nice.
And they need to make Constitution saves.
Oh,
Which
for
they both do.
goodness.
Rolls, amazing.
Why? That's +3 on them, isn't it? Jeez.
So yeah, they both take 15 points of cold damage. Amber, your turn.
Right. Let's try and finish this one off in front of me.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you
Wallop.
annihilate it.
Um, I will move around here
Cool.
and attack the vampire spawn.
Okay.
Ooh, God.
14 is not enough, I'm afraid. It's an amazingly bad roll.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, let me just double check.
What are the effects of sunlight on it?
Yeah.
Pack vile creature.
Okay. Yeah, so it's got disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks while they're in range
Okay.
of the sword. But yeah, you can get advantage against it or anything.
Okay.
Okay, but it does recoil in fear from the sun sword, the beam of sunlight poking out the end of it, and you get a feel of almost hate and
Yeah.
disgust from the sword
Yeah.
itself radiates back to you.
What distance is that radiating at this point?
That's a good point. Can you remember what we had that?
I tuned it back a bit, didn't I? Because we'd come indoors and didn't want to like.
I think you just put it at 15. If memory
I think it was
Yeah.
at its minimum, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, minimum's 10 of memory. So I'll put that little aura there. So it's just inside that range for that. Yep. Cool.
Turn it up
Vaz.
to 11.
So yeah, you see
right.
these two vampire spawn that the Mad Mage is now
Yeah.
covered in ice crystals.
I feel like I need to deal with them first.
Burn them with
will
radiant.
Cast Earth Tremor
Trying.
on them.
Ooh.
That didn't do anything.
Ooh, Joe has disappeared in his earth tremor.
There you go. Why is that not?
What's going on? Hello, Joe. Art thou there?
This isn't the wild magic. This is something else.
Yeah.
This is insane magic.
Why is that not? Put that in.
Not sure.
Let me try. No. Weird.
Oh.
Something about Earth Tremor there is bought.
I can just copy it. Hang on.
I think I can pull it out. The compendium might be better.
Yeah,
Earth tremor was there.
do that.
Cool. Okay. So
It doesn't say
it's
the
got a
area.
10-foot range and then a
5
5-foot.
foot diameter.
Okay. So yeah, you can drop it.
Can I get both of them?
So yeah, the stones themselves begin to move around. And I would say you can only do one of the two squares there. So you can only get one of them.
I'll do the closest one.
The nearest one to you. Okay.
Yeah.
I need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Tremor.
Even with +3 on that, that's going to fail. So yeah, that fails.
Okay.
So it takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage and is knocked on its ass.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it might be prone. We'll do that one. Cool. So do you want to roll the 1d6 damage?
Yeah, sure.
I'm assuming you're casting that at first level.
Yeah, I can't cast it any other level.
Cool. So it takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And is currently knocked on its side. You still got some movement if you wish to move.
Yeah. I'll just step back one.
Cool. Okay, the vampire spawn then. This one is going to pick itself up. Which uses half its movement, and then because it's difficult terrain from the earth tremor, and it can only step forward to engage the Mad Mage. Okay, cool. This one on the stairs, just going to run round the wall here and engage you, Zendaya. And this one here is going to charge up here at Uvaz. So, first one is going to attack the Mad Mage with 2 claw attacks. So, takes 6 points of slashing damage. Just rakes him across the chest. This one's going to attack Uvaz. Hit with claws.
Oh, come on.
That's 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And this one's going to be a grapple attempt if it hits. which I don't think it does. It does not. This one over here is going to wail on user diet. That is 21. Although it's within, I would say, is that within range? Well, it doesn't
Is
matter
it?
if it's in range of the sunlight for disadvantage because it's still
Disadvantage
21.
is 21. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that
so
hits.
that's 6 slashing damage, and this one is going to then try and grapple you as well on the second one. Misses. And the one over here fighting Amber is going to try and grapple you. Amber. That's a 13. And it's just going to flash out at you in a rage, and again misses. So, goddamn sunlight. Ruining my day. So that's the end of their turn. Oh, actually, I forgot something. So this one out here, you see some of the wounds on it. Vaz have begun to heal,
Oh yeah.
and same with that one. Because they are not within sunlight at the moment. Smegma, your turn, sir.
um, I'm aiming for that one.
Which one, sorry? The one next to Amber, or yeah, that one. Yep. Cool. Yeah, you're definitely going to get sneak attack because it's engaged. That definitely hits. Is this with the silver bolt as well?
Yeah.
Cool.
19. So,
That's a really unfortunately bad sneak attack, mate. Damn,
yeah, no.
you're rolling tonight. All over the place.
Yeah, I got up to the. Shit.
So you catch it in one arse cheek, takes a little bit of damage. It's the meaty part of the thigh. You moving at all? Thinking about it?
Point, personally. I'll just
No,
go.
you're happy where you are? Cool, that's fine. Okay, so another hefty heartbeat once more. And your turn.
Cool. I am. Sounds quite crazy what I'm about to do, but I'm going to try and hit the vampire with my mace again.
Okay,
26
that hits.
fantastic. What I'm also going to do, so I'll do the damage on that first. So that's
5
5
bludgeoning.
bludgeoning. I'm going to be
It's not a
using
magic mace, is it? So it takes
No.
the 2 points.
but I'm going to use Divine Strike, which means I can infuse my weapon with Divine Energy, and do an extra 1d8 radiant damage to the target.
Nice.
Cool, yeah, roll your damage for that.
7. And for my bonus, I'm going to shout to Amber, "Can you make that sunlight a bit brighter, please?"
Okay, so comes around to the halberds. Only 2 of them are left now. Both going to try and hit you, Zendaya. 13, 21.
Ooh, 21 hits. Shit. Okay, I'm getting a little bit low now.
Amber, you could use your reaction there if you wanted to do the protection, I think.
Yeah. Yeah,
Or-
actually.
Wait, how much AC does it add?
No, it's
Was that the one that you were referring to?
Used before, yeah, no, the one before.
There's the one.
Was the defender?
When you see,
Oh,
when you
yeah.
see attack
Yeah, it's
other
called
than a
protection.
creature within 5 feet of
Protection,
you, you
that's
can
the
use your
one.
action
That one.
to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay. So yeah,
yeah, disadvantage.
cool. Cool. So
I'll
you
put
don't
those
take that
10 points
damage.
back up.
Yeah. So the Mad Mage, once again, point blank range with 2 vampire spawn, and he's very unhappy about this. Okay, yeah. So he pulls out a tiny silver whistle and a piece of bone, and says a few arcane-sounding words, and nothing seems to happen. There's like this faint shimmering in the air on the ground next to him, and that's the end of his turn. Yeah. Just put a little thing where I can remember. Quality drawing there.
What is
Amber,
it? Sorry.
your turn.
Right, I will.
Actually, no, you guys would have encountered that before when you first encountered him. You recognise the effect of someone casting this little faithful hound spell, that invisible hound that nearly
Oh
killed
yeah,
you
yeah,
all.
yeah. Oh man, they were a pain in the
Yeah,
ass, weren't they?
So yeah, your turn, Amber.
Cool. Right, I will crank the sun sword up.
I think that's an action. Let me just double check.
Was that?
Oh, is it?
Luminous blade. It's light. You can, while blade is persists, you can use an action to expand or reduce its radius by 5 feet.
Oh, man. Okay.
So it'll take you a few turns to really ramp it up. Right?
Okay. Instead, then, I will turn the unholy.
Ooh.
And everybody fuck off.
Each fiend or undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet.
Pretty much.
That is everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
In the politest way possible. Fuck off.
Yes. Fuck
Okay.
off.
So the one wailing on Zendaya is a fail. The one next to you, Amber, is a fail. The one on the left to the Mad Mage is a pass, and the other one is a fail as well.
Goodbye. Run away.
Use that to indicate fear. Broken heart.
It's like, no.
That one.
But we wanted to attack.
We'll be friends.
Yeah. We just want to have a big bitey glory hug.
So when you use your turn the unholy, what does that look like?
Basically, I just kind of throw my arms out and just like, basically, fuck off.
Gotcha. You flip the bird in the politest possible terms there.
Yeah.
Loads of middle fingers just emanate around you.
Yeah.
Fuck off!
I like it. Cool.
It's like a sort of bit of a burst of energy kind of thing. Like,
Everyone gets hit in the face with a middle finger.
yeah.
Okay. Baz, your turn.
Okay.
This one in front of you is essentially neutralised for the time being.
Yeah, it's gonna
Um,
run away.
Do attack of opportunities only happen if I move?
Well, this one won't be able to take a reaction against you because it's been turned. So.
Okay. Well, I was just thinking of shooting some more shit at the heart. I was just
Yeah.
wondering, because I'd turn on my back to it then.
Yeah, no, you'll be alright. That one can't.
Okay.
Yeah, essentially can't attack you for a minute, a
So,
whole minute.
I'll do quickened again. So 2 sorcery points and do 2 firebolts at the heart.
Okay. That one hits, and with that second one also hits.
Nice.
There's a massive crash as
Ooh.
finally there's a series of cracks run up the centre of the heart, up all the way up, all the little veins and whatnot that seem to be sort of disappearing into thin air around it. There's a pause, and then shatters into just basically a giant rainstorm of blood that just falls down the rest of the tower below you. and the only light remaining emanating in this room is from the sun sword. Basically, the lights go out apart from the backside. But that's putting out enough light to illuminate the battlefield, as it were.
Okay.
Waving it around.
And the whole tower stops shuddering.
Cool.
That's great.
So the vampire spawn. This one is going to use its movement to dash and cheese it up here and disappears.
Bye bye.
This one is just hops over here and scampers down the tower again. Again, you can't see it. This one over here is also going to run away, so you can get an opportunity attack against it. Actually, these other ones you can if you really wanted. Opportunity attack against.
Hell yeah. Where is my... No, I don't have that, it seems. I am Sacred Flame! Oh no, that's not what... would it?
No.
No, yeah, okay. It still needs to do
Not
it.
as an opportunity attack.
No, indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Need
But
to be
I
able
can
to
hit the
whack
damn
it.
thing, can't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go for my thwacky thwack with my mace again. And miss.
Afraid so.
Yeah, mind. Oh, I do have Divine Strike there ready as well.
So yeah, Amber, you can take an opportunity attack at the other one that cheese it if you wish.
Yeah, come on then.
Cool. Yeah, that hits. So just roll your damage. Cool. 13. Nice. Yeah, Vaz, you can swing out with your staff if you wish.
Oh, sorry, was that an opportunity?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go for it. Do I have a staff? I think I've got a dagger.
Or your dagger. Yeah.
Yeah.
A reaction, if you can be bothered.
Yes. Slash at it.
Stabby, stabby.
Use that to represent his little dog, invisible dog. Cool.
What, in range
16 does actually hit. Actually, yes, you would have been for a melee attack, point blank range. So yeah, make a stab with your.
Silver sword.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had a silvered short sword. Cool. 10 unfortunately does not hit, mate. No. So the one remaining just hisses in the face of the mad mage at you all. Says the
There's not
master
one there,
will
isn't
not
there?
be pleased. There is still one engaged, yes.
What's this one then do?
This one here is basically cheesing it down the side of the building and legging it.
It's good.
Yeah. Disappears from your sight. At least for the time being. Yeah, the other one, just hisses at the mad mage. Says the master will not be pleased, and continues to slash at the mad mage. It's another 10 slashing damage. It is now your turn, Smegwell. So there's still 2 halberds over there, which at the moment are still attacking, and this one vampire spawn.
I'm gonna shoot this little bitch. So I get a sneak attack as well, don't I? 'Cause it's
You do,
damage.
yeah. No advantage, but it's still sneak attack, yeah. 15 hits. So yeah, roll your damage. Nice, this is a better hit, so yeah, it takes 19 damage. Looking a bit hurt.
I can move, can't I? So.
Oh yes, you can still get your move. So the heart is gone.
Are you moving, Lawrence, or are you...
Yeah.
Yeah, just thinking so you move up to the edge. Cool. So it comes around to the halberds. Oh, sorry, Zandaya. Sorry, I'll get straight past you. Sorry, man. You'll go, sir. You'll go.
First thing I'm going to do is shout at the mage and just shout how you holding up, chap. Because I know he's been hit a couple of times. Is he
He's at about 75% health.
Oh, okay, so he's perfectly fine then at this point.
He's not on his last legs or anything yet.
Cool. Have any of these halberds here been hit yet? I don't think they have they?
No, they are pristine of the age.
They are pristine. Okay. I'm gonna just go for a thwack with my mace again.
Okay.
Oh, for the love of all that's good. Nope.
Nope, indeed, I'm afraid. So.
And I'm gonna look at Amber and go, fuck!
Are you doing any movement?
No, because actually, I might just. I can move here and still maintain contact.
Yes, yeah.
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 Sideways.
Yeah.
Cool.
To the left.
Cool. So that,
Take it back now, y'all.
yeah, the halberds.
2 chops this time. Oh no,
Yeah,
1
well
chop
done.
this time.
There we go.
One swipe.
Yeah, so this one's going to swing at you, Zendaya. That is.
For the love of Jesus. Yep, that's
Yep.
17.
Indeed.
I can't do maths.
That is 17. If you just target your token in the green box, just do -17. Well,
Oh,
actually,
okay. Nice, didn't know you could do that.
there's maths for you. You can do plus with it as well when you take healing.
Ooh, I was just trying to do some quick maths, but had no quick maths.
It can do it for you. It's amazing.
I'm a cat.
So, yeah, saves my bacon whenever I've got lots of hit points to deal with. Creatures, that's great. The other one is going to swing at you, Amber. It's an 18.
Nope.
Nope. Clatters harmlessly off your shield. So we come to the Mad Mage. First thing that happens on the Mad Mage's turn is his little invisible doggy dude. To spellcast mod plus proficiency. See, 17 hits, and then does 48 piercing damage. Viciously bites the thing on the calf. It seems.
Good invisible doggy.
Indeed. The Mad Mage is then going to follow that up with a shocking grasp. Which definitely hits. It's another 19 damage.
Nice.
Big old zap onto this one. Leaves it slightly smoking.
Did it go woof?
Oh,
Sorry.
that's
It
it.
wasn't me that made the joke
Yeah.
for once.
And it's now your turn, Amber.
After my shocking pun.
Oh, God. Disadvantage on your next attack.
Right, let's get. Hopefully he's whacking. Oh, just for that, I rolled a 2.
Against. Yeah, it doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
See? Might really. Oh my god!
There you go.
Wow,
Seriously?
Andrew.
Karma. Yeah.
Disgusted with myself.
Indeed.
Karma.
Vaz, your turn. So this vampire spawn right in front of the Mad Mage is looking very hurt now. And you've got the 2 halberds over there.
I'll run up to this one. Can I attack from here?
You can, yep.
Okay, I'll do that in shocking grasp.
So following the Mad Mage's example,
Yes.
25.
Shakes head in
Nice.
shame.
That is actually enough. You kill it.
Nice.
What's it look like when you shocking grasp him?
Is it a him?
Yeah, this one is, yeah.
Well, you know I have to grab him in the balls.
Oh,
I just
It-
grab him in the balls and just
Undead.
squeeze, and there's this just electrical energy
Electrocute him through the
pulsates from my
testicles.
hand. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
that would definitely
All the-
kill me. I don't know about anybody else.
All that's left are the testicles, which I eat.
Oh,
You
no.
spent too much time with Lawrence.
Yeah, I was going to say, who are you,
I
Lawrence?
was a little thought. Can these vampires turn into bats?
The lesser ones don't appear to, but you
If
may
they
encounter
did,
others.
would their testicles and genitalia get smaller, or would they stay the same?
I'm pretty sure they would shrink, Lawrence, appropriate to the size.
What? Hey, look, it's a flying bat with.
Image.
God damn, look at the testicles on that bat.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Fairy
god.
balls.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Cool.
I've got this horrible image in my head.
Wow.
Yeah, that is a mental image I'm not going to shake anytime soon.
Oh, no.
Line, please.
Is it
Wow.
a bird? Is it a bat? No, it's furry testicles. Oh, God.
So it comes to the vampire spawns. The three remaining ones, they're just continuing to dash off into the night. Smegma, your turn. You
It
see,
doesn't fast to eat their balls.
you just see these two halberds still floating there.
Yeah, I'll just go for that one there.
Cool.
Does it engage with anyone yet?
It is engaged, yeah. So you will get sneak attack. No advantage, but yeah. That hits.
Just do normal bolts.
Nice, nice. Doesn't quite kill it, but almost knocks it in half. Yep, so you got your movement if you want to move anywhere. You can see from here as well, the stairs leading downwards are absolutely slick with blood from where the heart shattered. Might be a bit treacherous.
Let's get some these boys then.
Yeah, okay. Cool. So, Zendaya, your turn.
Which one did Lawrence hit? Did he hit the one closest to
The
him?
one on the right. Yeah, the one closest to him.
I am going to hold the dodge action. Because I think everyone's got a better chance of hitting these in one fell swoop. So
Okay.
I'm going to hold dodge.
Yeah.
And yes, that'll be my go.
Okay. So you're dodging. Halberds take swings wildly at you once more. 11 misses.
Yeah.
And the one swinging at you, Amber, is a 19.
Nope.
Nope. Cool. That's the end of their turn. So the Mad Mage. Are these within range of the Hound? The injured one is. Actually, no, they both are. Cool. So at the start of his turn. Misses, amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, misses anyway. So he personally is just going to firebolt the damaged one. And misses that as well. Yes, he does. Wow, good job. Some terrible rolling from him. Amber, your turn.
Let's try this again. My puns put me off last time.
Yeah,
Oof.
14 misses, I'm afraid.
Oh my god, come on. Oh,
That just hits. So is that against the damaged one or the other one?
God damn it, I'll do it against the damage one.
Okay.
Stupid.
So yeah, you kill it clean in two and it disappears into the
Yay.
darkness below.
I'll stay where I am.
Cool. Baz, your turn.
Cool.
It's just the one halberd left now.
Oh, yeah.
Help me.
I'll run up here. Pop it with a quick firebolt.
Okay. Yep, that hits and kills it.
Nice.
Yippee.
Nice. So the last one again clatters dead.
Maybe you need some Vaseline.
Oh god.
Because it's all. I burnt it, you know?
Shocking.
Yeah,
Shocking.
Get
I
it?
thought mine was bad.
Okay.
I have no
So-
words.
So after the sudden bout of violence, silence descends. Just catch your breath. Nurse your wounds.
Yes, I need to sort myself out. I took quite a lot of damage. How injured are other people?
Not too bad at all.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Minor scratches. Yeah, the mad mage is down about 20 hit points.
I'm down about 13, but
How much have you got hit point wise?
52.
Cool.
The mage has got 70 left. Thereabouts.
I realised, which I've only just realised, my armour class is 14 at the moment. I feel like that was buffed up from my mage armour a while back and I didn't put it back down.
Naughty, naughty.
So what is it by default, do you know? Is it 11? Or...
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about
No, that's okay. Things happen.
that. I think I
You
only
take
took
20
one hit.
damage. For historical damage.
Yeah.
Just, yeah. Remember that for next time. If you're going to cast major
Yeah.
armor on yourself, then yeah.
Make a note.
Mm-hmm. So the mad mage just leans against the wall, catching his breath. Says, "If we are to take a short rest, I would not do it near the scene of our vandalism of Strahd's property."
Yeah, I agree with that.
Where were we going?
I think our only option is out on this
Yeah,
level,
you'd already
right?
been up the top of the tower. Going
Ah.
down looks like it might be a bit
Yeah.
dangerous with the blood everywhere.
Slide down there.
On your
Yeah.
bums.
Yeah.
The mad mage also calls out to you all and says the password is smegma. Now you will know that my faithful hound will not attack you all,
Okay.
and it will remain rooted here for the next 8 hours or so, which I'm sure will cause Strahd's minions some annoyance.
Cool. I'm just whilst we're here very quickly. Oh, actually, no. We need to go somewhere. It takes 10 minutes to do this. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we move out then?
I'm going to just very quickly do a quick cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
Um,
At what level? First
I'm
level?
just going to do it at first level at this point. I just want a little
Okay.
bit more.
Don't forget to add any modifiers you get from being a life cleric, etc.
Yeah. Whenever you use a spell at first level, I had to restore hit points to a creature. Does that include myself?
Yes.
Cool. The creature gains additional hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level. So whatever I roll plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is wisdom, which is 4. So it's 1d8 plus 4 plus 3.
Nice.
9. Brilliant. I rolled a 2. That was helpful. That's cool. I'll just add 9 to that. I'm at half hit points. Let's rock on somewhere else, and I'll do some other stuff
Okay.
then.
So, the mad mage steps out here and just kicks the body of this vampire spawn off. Sort of spits after it. Who wants to lead the way?
Will my concentration have worn off now?
No, you can keep it going. It lasts
Yeah.
10 minutes, doesn't it? So,
Yeah.
got it. We've only been about a minute so far, so.
Okay. That was a minute.
Well, each round is
Yeah.
6 seconds.
Oh, jeez.
Indeed. Combat. Yeah. Definitely not real time.
No.
So, are we looking to go out this way? Did we say?
Yeah.
I think so.
Cool.
So that again, just as a reminder, is basically an old bridge joining the two towers. There's the remains of an old iron railing which has long rusted away and fallen apart. So essentially there's no handholds across here, and there is a strong wind blowing across it. Not enough to make you lose your footing unless something intervened with you on the way.
Damn.
So nobody doing foolishness.
Okay.
Shall
Just
we
be
press
careful.
on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow you guys.
Yeah, who's taking the point? Who's in the lead? What's your marching order?
I'll go out front because you're injured still. So.
Okay, are you increasing the radius on the sword at this
Yeah.
point?
Yeah. I'll push it up a little bit so it's at 10 at the moment. 10 at
Yeah.
the moment.
Is that
Yeah.
10? I think it looks like 5, to be honest.
Yeah.
You are correct. That is a 5 foot. No, I know why. It's because it includes your square. So yeah, no, it's 10 foot. Yeah.
I'll put it up to. Should we do 15, 20?
That's 20.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
let's
20.
do 20.
Okay.
That's 20?
That is 20.
Cool.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Are we doing
Uh,
diameter or are we doing radius?
See, I thought this was radius, but it is radius. No, it's not. Wait.
Because if I do an order of. How far do you want to go? 20 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
see,
does
that's
the same
not-
thing for me.
I think that is. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, you were right. That wasn't. That's what it should have been initially. Sorry, my
Yeah.
bad.
That's okay.
Okay, that's cool. So you want to push it out to.
Yeah, let's go 20.
There you go. Cool. Warm. So yeah, everyone's basking in this nice warm sunlight radiating from the sword. So yeah,
Cheer everybody up a bit.
cool. So you're heading along this bridge.
yeah.
As you do, wind does buffet you as you pass. Nothing untoward happens. Yeah. As you finish crossing it, you find yourselves on the 60-foot diameter tower roof of the sister tower to the one you've just passed from. It's rimmed with battlements. The slender stone bridge you've just passed across is to the north, and to the east, the high tower of Castle Ravenloft thrusts skyward, but there's no apparent opening at this level. There's a flight of stairs leading downwards here as you step in, and just rain is hurled down on you from the clouds above. A few more flashes of lightning. If this storm is a reflection of Strahd's mood, he is not happy.
Not a happy bunny. Okay.
That
where.
noise is terrifying.
Good, isn't it? I like it.
Do we want to get inside and then see if we can have a quick rest?
Yeah, I reckon that's probably the best idea. We probably can't rest out here, it's too close, isn't it?
Are we saying short rest rather than.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys are heading down the tower? Down the
Yeah,
set
let's
of
do
stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
I'm ready.
let me move you all 1 second.
It's going to be annoying and get down the stairs.
Good,
Well, Andrew
good.
trying to grab our
Stop,
mark.
stop. Rocks fall, everybody dies.
And my screen's gone black, we're all dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, you find yourselves over this side. So you follow down the stairs. The stairs continue down a bit further. But the stairs themselves, the staircase is dark, very dark, other than the light given off by the sun sword, and very dusty. You find yourself getting that horrible itchiness at the back of the throat. And you do come to a door on this landing here.
What do I hear if I press my ear against the door?
Make a perception check.
Absolute sweet F-all.
Indeed.
Hurrah!
What is with my rolls today, man?
I'm just gonna try and open it very, 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 very slowly.
Okay, so you gently open the door, push it inside. As you do, a black cat hisses at you and screeches past out and runs down the stairs.
Freaking hell!
Yeah, and you see two more pairs of eyes in the darkness of the room lit up by the sun sword. There's another pair of cats appear to be in here watching you.
Oh God, what's with the cats?
Open the door for it. There you
I sneeze.
So yeah, as you poke your head in, you can see that this 20-foot square room has a quite a low ceiling for the rest of the rooms around here that you've seen in the castle so far. So probably barely 6-7 feet. So it feels like it's pressing down on you. There's torn and broken couches lying everywhere in haphazard heaps, with deep claw marks covering the hardwood furniture. And the once lush upholstery has been sliced to shreds, presumably by these cats.
God.
And yeah, you see the pairs of green eyes staring at you from the shadows amid the rubble and carnage.
Okay, cat room. Yeah, I don't even know. Anyone want to go in the cat room?
After you.
I'm gonna poke my nose in.
Okay.
Can I?
On the-
I don't know. I didn't know if I wanted to do some sort of animal handling to see if I can, you know, that look that you do to a cat, and see if it does anything. Did the one the closest to me run? Is that the one that ran out the door?
Yeah, that's the one that cheesed it. So there's two left in here.
Just two cats and a torn up coach.
So there's another door at the far end.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can just make out.
Okay. Let's follow you in.
I don't seem to have a lot of light at all, it seems. Until you just moved in there, Amber.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna just very.
Are you gonna?
I was gonna say I was gonna very
pet?
slowly just walk past. Very.
You're just
calmly.
walking past. You're not trying to pet them or anything.
No, I'm just gonna go very calmly.
Okay. No, just to watch you as cats do.
Ignore the kitties.
And what can I hear at this door?
Another perception check, please.
Dun, 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 dun.
Nothing.
Where are we? Perception. Oh, yeah, amazing.
Oh my word. You
Yeah,
got
no,
earplugs in.
You can't hear anything
What?
at all.
Have you got earplugs in?
Oh, no, sorry. I was just trying to listen to what I could not hear, it seems. Can anyone
Yeah.
speak with animals?
No, I've only got the animal handling thing as well.
If you actually want to pet the cat, make an animal handling check.
Let's put slash. Is he trying to actually...
No,
And
because you
then-
put slash, it doesn't recognise the command, so you can't.
Yeah, so slash pet, obviously. Yeah, I got what he was trying to do.
Uh,
But yeah, if you actually want to, just make an animal handling
I think
check.
you just put it in...
Nail it.
What the hell?
Can't roll for shit in combat.
No. I can pet a cat.
Amazing.
If you do it... Oh no, that's not the way. Is it slash emote? Can't remember what it is.
Slash me pets cat maybe. But yeah, so Smegma, you hold a hand out for a second, and the cat has a sniff, stands up on its stretches, and then rubs itself against you and starts purring.
Aaron, pet cat.
Yeah.
That was slash em and then pet cat. I'm not petting the cat for...
So yeah, are you pressing on to the next room? Are you doing something else with these cats?
Is here a good place to rest, do we think, for a short rest, guys?
We could do.
I feel like we should know what's behind the door, just in case.
I can't hear anything behind the door.
Yeah.
It seems quite quiet. Would you like me to open the door?
Have a quick look and then close it again. I was like, nope.
Okay, I will, yes, I will gently open this door quietly.
Okay, so you slide this door open.
Was there anything else weird in this room, by the way? Before we.
Nothing that you could immediately see anyway. So yeah, you slide open this door.
Step straight in.
I think for a second you saw movement, but yeah,
Oh, did I?
no, you don't spot anything out immediate after waiting for a second. So as you poke your head in, you see there's a heavy beam supporting this particular ceiling, which is quite large. The outer wall of which is curved to follow the shape of the tower, and there's two steel lattice squared windows on the outer wall, which are currently locked shut. There's several tables stood throughout the room.
The woman?
Weighed down by stacks of glass jars and bottles, and all of them seem to have some sort of label scribbled on them.
Oh, okay. So to which direction do I think I saw something move?
The north side of the room, at the far corner sort of area.
Okay.
Probably another cat.
I'm going to... I'm going to hold a sacred flame whilst I walk over there. And if it's anything that's going to attack me, then I will release it. If I may.
Okay.
Aim it in the face.
So I'll take a step over here.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna... Can I perception check here to see what else I see? Anything
Yeah. Make a perception check if you want to actually have a look through the bottles on the table.
Yeah,
Those
what's
bottles
on the
Make
labels you
an
mentioned?
investigation check if somebody wants to have a poke around those.
Yeah, I'll have a look while you're doing that.
So what am I rolling? Am I rolling a perception?
Yeah. If you're just keeping an eye out.
Yeah. Nothing here.
All right then, Lawrence. You can laugh at. Okay, so first of all, Lisa, your investigation. You look over these tables. You see such wonderful items as eye of newt, hair of bat, snail hearts, and frog's breath.
Nice.
You don't see anything of any real value amongst them.
Wonderful.
Zendaya, you spot in the top right corner of the room there is a this corner seems to have seems to be cleaner than the rest of the room, whereas the rest of the room seems quite dusty. You notice there appears to be also several sets of footprints leading to and from this corner.
How big do these footprints look? Are they normal human size? Or
Yeah, normal human size.
There's a secret passageway.
No, I think
Maybe.
someone's here.
That's she.
Amber, can you come closer with that sun sword? Just stand behind me a second.
Yep.
I'm going to point my hand out to that corner, and I'm going to say, if anyone's there, show yourself now before I release this. Does it do anything?
Named.
Nothing seems to be there.
Nothing seems to be there. Okay. I'm going to go up closer to it. So it's here in this corner, is it?
Yeah.
Can I not touch, but do an investigation on what it might be?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Finally,
21.
rolls are coming in.
Nice. You're pretty certain that this is a trapdoor of some sort, but yeah, you can't seem to figure out how it opens.
Okay.
Is that a door up in the top there?
Yeah, there is a door on the north side here as well. Sorry, in case you couldn't spot it properly.
What would I need to do? Would I need to? It's not an investigation check. What would I need to do to try and see if I can look for this
Go
trapdoor?
back a second.
Well, you know it's there. It's just trying to, yeah. In this particular instance, trying to figure out how to open it. There's obviously a knack to it that only somebody who has, in this instance, knows it could sort it. You might be able to discover it through sheer trial and error, but
Kick it.
Okay. So, okay, in which case, around the rest of this room, we were looking at the things that were on the table, and there was like Eye of Newt and stuff like that, wasn't there?
correct.
Is there anything that doesn't seem to be a spell type ingredient or component?
No, nothing else.
Nothing else.
I just, yeah, the usual weird witchy paraphernalia.
Hmm.
There must be trapdoors all over this place.
Yeah, that one.
How they can get around quick.
That one doesn't show us anything about how to open it, does it? I'm literally just going to say the word open.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
Open, please.
Oh, when it matters, it doesn't get anything.
In fact, Amber, Smegma, actually everyone else make a perception check as well.
Can I use my passive perception? That's 19. That's quite high.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh God, come on.
Everyone's like,
And you, Vance, as well?
He did say be right back.
Oh, did he?
nah.
If you want to roll it for him.
Just get out the sheet quickly. I didn't see him say that. We'll just get your pizza out of the oven.
That's probably burnt to a crisp now. He said 4 minutes or something, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. So he's
I'm not well. We're all
terrible
just
rolls.
like,
Yeah.
maybe it's the atmosphere is playing with us.
Yes. Gonna blame something, so it has to be that.
Well, looks like we might not be getting in there then.
I'm gonna stomp on the ground there out of frustration.
Okay. As you do, the trapdoor does give way. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh
please.
god.
Oh
No.
no! That'll teach me. Dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit.
I don't get. Oh wow.
Brilliant.
Hang on a second. You can add your shield AC bonus to any dexterity saving throw you make against a spell or other harmful effect that a target. Well, that's not that, is it?
Hold on.
Um,
Ignore that. I clicked the wrong button entirely there. So yeah, you find yourself half fallen down the hole. You don't take any damage. You find yourself at the bottom of a ladder attached to this trapdoor, and you're in just a dark hole that you can just make out a door with a little bit of light bleeding through from underneath it. It's a tiny little room that's I got the actual description for you. 1 second.
Zendaya just disappears.
Yeah. So the rest of you just see Zendaya stamp on it and follow through and just pull them out
I
of this
hope
hole.
I didn't follow through. But
Yeah. So yeah,
literally.
yeah. No, Zendaya, you find yourself in it's a small room, wood panelled, reeks of mildew. You're about 10 foot down this ladder, and you see that where you've fallen, you've actually softened your landing. There's a set of cloaks that look like they were hung from the southern wall, and that appears to have been part of the locking mechanism on this particular trapdoor.
Hmm.
So yeah, you can climb back up if you wish to get back to everybody, or everyone else can head on down if they wish.
How far can I see how far this goes down?
Yeah, it's 10 foot down, and then you're just in a tiny little, essentially someone's wardrobe, not wardrobe, closet sort of space.
Oh. I'm going to Narnia, guys, and I'm going to go down the ladder.
So you climb back up the ladder, yeah?
I was going to go down the ladder, in fact, into the room.
No, you're already at the bottom because you
Oh,
fell
I'm
down.
at the bottom.
Well, I
Okay.
just haven't removed you over the map because it's just you at this
Gotcha.
point.
Gotcha.
Is there a door out there or anything?
There is a door out down there. Yeah, you guys still got a door up here as well that you secured or done anything to.
There's a
Should we
door
look at that
down
door
here.
as well?
Sorry, what was that, Joe?
Should we have a look in this door here as well? Or
I can see nothing but black at the moment.
Yeah, I can't see nothing. Anything.
Oh, really? I missed people up on the map. Sorry, hang on 1 second. There you go. Is that better?
Still black.
No, it's still black.
Really?
I had to zoom out.
It's not black for me. Oh, hello.
No, it was working.
Is that better?
I'm in a room.
Yes.
Ah, there we go.
Yep. Cool.
That's
Sorry, my bad. I dragged people on the wrong map and then probably dragged back before it finished loading in properly for people.
Ah,
Are you guys looking at that door up there, or are we coming down here?
let me have a quick look at this one.
Okay, and I'm going to start climbing up the ladder.
Okay.
Just before we go further down into the madness.
Okay, so you cracking the door open on this one, Amber?
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I do my fail perception to see if I can hear anything before you do that?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Well then.
Just for the laugh. Oh, I actually hit it this time. What a wasted roll,
you don't hear anything. Maybe a slight bubbling.
So bubbly. Okay.
And Amber, as you swing the door open gently, you see green glowing wisps of steam bubbling up from a fat black cauldron in the centre of the dark room. Surrounding the cauldron are 7 tall wooden stools.
Okay. Oh, weird. This is like the what was the stuff that the other guy was brewing was like a green stuff.
yeah.
It had the weird thing coming out of it.
Should we check in there and then maybe do a short rest around here? Because it doesn't seem to be much in the way of bad guys.
Hmm.
I thought I saw somebody go down that door that I kicked in.
Yeah.
A short rest shouldn't hurt though, because how long's a short rest usually?
Uno hour. 1 hour.
We wouldn't.
Do
be
we need a
sleeping.
short rest? What does it give you again? Is it just health?
Hit dice.
We'll get some abilities back for some people, such as I think Channel Divinity for Amber.
Okay. Well,
I need some hit points.
I'll go in here then. Just have a skulk around.
Okay. Are you actually having a look?
Yeah, I'll see what I
Yeah.
see in there.
Are you investigating or are you just having a look?
I'll investigate. Yeah.
Yeah, have an investigation roll then. 21, nice. Okay, so as you're having a route around, you find a small table hidden behind the cauldron. Well, not hidden, but it was obscured by the cauldron from the doorway. And on this little table is a spell book that's currently open. It seems quite worn, on the verge of falling apart.
Okay. I'll go just behind the cauldron.
Yeah.
I'll go pick that up.
Okay, as you pick it up, you get this sudden flash of just pure hatred radiating from the book, and you take
Oh.
1 point of psychic damage.
Nice.
Terrible roll is terrible. And yeah, it's basically still feel this oppressive hatred radiating from the book as long as you're holding this book at the moment.
Okay.
You have figured out that though it does look like a spell book of some kind. That's currently open to what looks like the instructions on how to cast the spell of invisibility. And with that bit of information, suddenly, in the doorway, pops that out of nowhere, making an attack roll against you, Amber, as you're currently in the doorway. One witch appears,
Oh God.
and she reaches out a hand to cast Hideous Laughter on you. So I believe you've got Mage Slayer, haven't you, if you wish to use your reaction?
Yes.
Oh, hang on one sec, because this would be surprise. Let me just double check the rules on surprise. Can you even take reactions? Surprise.
Possibly not, I suppose.
Yeah.
You have saving throws against spells cast creatures 5 feet with you.
If you're surprised, you can't move or take an action on your first turn of the combat, and you can't take a reaction until that turn ends. So it does get this off, I'm afraid. So I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
14. The spell save DC is 12, so you do make the save.
Hey.
At this point, I need everyone to please roll initiative, but you are surprised.
Surprise.
Right, motherfucker.
All rise, motherfucker.
French fries.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't done the man page, have I?
Another witchy boo.
Okay. So first off would be Vaz, but he's surprised. Then comes the witches.
Oh shit, I didn't realise it's 4 of them. I thought there was only 1.
Yeah, so as this happens, 3 more appear. 2 of them are just gonna claw into you, Vaz. They seem to have grown these long animal-like claws on their hands.
Shit.
I was literally typing that into my chat then going, shit.
That's a 19.
This
So you
attack
take
is magical.
5 points of slashing.
Oh,
And
dear.
another 3 points of slashing, Vaz. Both of these barrel into you.
Nice.
And this other one on the right is unleashing. Yeah, points out a hand and is going to attempt to hit you, Amber, with a ray of sickness. That's 4, so I need to show 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that one. Good job. So misses the ray of sickness. And yeah, the one by the doorway has already had its go. So they back to the top of the round. Vaz, you are now the first to react.
Nice. Yeah.
Unless somebody has an ability that stops them from ever being surprised, by the way.
Oh, actually, that's a point. I don't think I can be surprised. Now you've mentioned that. Observant. Maybe not. I thought I had something where I couldn't be surprised.
There is definitely a feat that does mean you can't be surprised. I'm not sure any of you have taken it. But that's cool. We'll carry on for now. So Vaz, yeah, your turn,
Yeah.
sir.
I will quickened.
Message!
Sorry about that.
You're right.
I'll quickened. Do first of all mirror image.
Cool. Nice.
Duplicate myself. How many duplicates?
3. Yeah. So you've got
Three.
3. So sweet.
Cool.
So there's now 4 copies of Vaz dancing
then-
around in that space.
I'll shocking grasp the closest one to me.
Nice. Takes 9 damage.
It's getting a bit crowded in there.
Yeah.
So I'll do the one at the very top of the room, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it takes 9 damage, definitely hits. Let's put a little thing on you, so you got mirror image. Use that. Cool. Comes back to the witches. These 2 closest to you are just going to slash at you again. Baz. Are you still holding the book? Or have you dropped it?
No, I'm still holding it.
Okay, so you take another...
Oh, I should have dropped it.
You take another 3 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
These 2 witches, slash into you again. That's an 11, which misses, I believe.
Also, because mirror image does something to their attack.
Oh, yes, it does, doesn't it? So yeah, I need to roll the d20 to see whether it actually hits first. Or if it targets one of the illusions. Roll the 20. So yeah, it would have hit you. But yeah, you've got high enough AC that it's irrelevant.
Cool.
So the next one, d20 first, there's a 12. So this one, yeah, so yeah, you change the this. So this one's going to hit a duplicate if it hits, which it does not. Nice. This one again is going to try its ray of sickness again. Second time round. At you, Amber. And that's a second nat one. Are you kidding me? Okay. Fine. It's just not destined to go off. And the one in the doorway is going to attempt to hideous laughter you. But this time you do get the reaction if you wish to Mage Slayer.
Yes. So I can just do a attack against it, kind of.
Yeah. .26 definitely hits. 14. So, as with the one you encountered previously, you pretty much take the hand off the reaction. The spell still goes through, so I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Nope.
And yeah, you've got advantage on that as well.
Oh, cool.
Not that you needed it with the 22.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, so again, the spell fizzles, nothing happens.
Nice.
Now comes to your turn, Amber.
Hey! Right then.
Let's be having you.
Yeah.
18 definitely hits. Yeah. Cool. You finish this one off. Let's have a horrible scream as she hits the ground.
I've had enough of you witches! Right.
So you got some movement. The cauldron count. Yeah, you don't really want to be getting into the cauldron in the middle of the room. I would advise against it. You can
I'll
if you really want.
go over this side, tackle the swarm.
Cool.
And swing. Oh god.
That does hit.
Oh, it does. Okay.
15. Oh, you almost kill it in one hit.
Oh, damn it.
So yeah, you slash this one across the back, and she lets out a horrible scream that almost turns into a death rattle, but she's barely standing. Zendaya, your turn.
Cool. From this angle here, the door being open, I'm going to do a sacred flame to the one that Amber just hit,
Okay.
Nice.
which I still haven't set as an attack. That's really frustrating.
It's because it's not an attack. It requires a saving throw.
Cool. Sacred flame then. I just wish it had I wish I could have the 2d8 bit so I could just click that.
Oh, I see. So there's that one. Wow.
Natural one.
So it doesn't matter. It dies just on 1 hit point.
I want to see what it would have endured.
There you go.
Rah.
Need to see it melt.
Okay, so that one dies quite easily. And the man
I'm gonna just
mage,
move to this side here.
yeah, he's just going to step forward and firebolt one currently on Vaz, but it does have +2 to its AC, so he's got to be at 12. Oh, wow, he definitely does. Yeah, it just basically takes it in the temple and it just crumples into a heap. Yeah. Smegma, your turn. So seems to be all this combat happening in the room to the north of you. Yeah.
Can I...
Yeah, so from there you can see the one witch is left in there, one still standing.
Bitch, gonna be shot.
Yeah,
Sorry,
make an
I've
attack
I've
roll.
just been tagged in something. I'm sorry, it's really
Do I
amused
get
me.
sneak tag or not?
Make a stealth check.
Acer has launched a 49-inch FreeSync display.
Plus,
Oh my god.
£1,200.
Not bad. That hits, mate, and we'll have sneak attack. 16. Yeah, exactly enough to... You take her in the side of the neck and she just goes down with a gargle.
Nice.
And that is it. Yeah,
Just like that.
just like that. Their little ambush was foiled.
Screw you guys. Well then.
Put the book in the green sludgy stuff.
Yeah.
Put
You
it
think
down,
so?
Vaz.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll throw it in the cauldron.
Okay, before you do, you take another
Oh.
6 points of psychic damage, and as you drop it into the cauldron, you get like this psychic feel of absolute hate suddenly give way to momentary fear as it hits and just dissolves into the green sludge.
It was regretting its life choices.
Yep, indeed. And you do quite clearly see in some of these bodies, one or two of them have a bottle on their belts.
Can we tell what's in it?
You can make an investigation check if you wish. Whoever wants to assist with that.
Have a look.
Yeah, that's enough. So yeah, they appear to be potions of healing.
Yay!
They appear to be potions of healing.
I've still got my aged one as well. I'm slightly worried about using that.
Yeah, so yeah, 3 of them look normal, like normal potions of healing. One of them looks slightly cloudier than normal.
Did the mad mage have any ideas?
Yeah, so I'll have them making an Arcana check. Jesus. He's pretty good at Arcana, apparently. So yeah, he has a look at the cloudy one. Says, I would not recommend drinking that.
No?
It's more like poison.
Ah, okay.
But Smegma might have a use for a bottle of poison.
I say keep hold of it and launch it at someone.
Well, I don't think throwing poison at someone's going to help. You generally have to make them drink it or inject it at
It
someone.
might be in their mouth. It's like,
Throw it at
say, ah.
But yeah, Smegma, you could certainly try coating a crossbow bolt with it if you wish. So
Cool.
so you guys have 3 potions of healing to divvy up as you wish, and 1 potion of poison.
How much do they heal? Is it just 1d8?
Potions of healing, these ones are 2d4 plus 2.
2d4
Okay.
plus 2.
Only
That's a little
dinky
bit.
little ones. But
Good in a pinch.
Did you take some damage, Vaz, from those lovely...
Yeah, I'm quite hurt actually. I'm
And we still need to take a rest.
Who else?
Yeah.
Who else is quite hurt?
I'm okay, I think. Maybe the mage?
he says, I'm good to carry on.
Okay. I think it's just, yeah, you and Vaz.
Well, actually, what I was going to do is I'm going to do Prayer of Healing, which up to 6 creatures of your choice, which is all of us.
Okay.
Each regain hit points 2d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay, so that takes 10 minutes to cast, I believe.
It does take 10 minutes, which is why I was asking if we're going to sit here, because I could run that and then we can...
Yeah.
Or we could just do hit points from a hit die. But I get to do 2 plus the spell's level, and it's a second level spell, so that's 2 plus, so instantly 4. And also an extra
you
2
heal
plus the
bonus on
spell's
top of
level,
that.
so I get 4 on top of that as well. So,
So you,
do people want to sit down for 10 minutes, or do you want to take a short rest here and get...
what does short rest let us regenerate health?
you
do
can
your
use hit dice to, yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah. I think a short rest would be good.
I might actually
honest.
save my spell at this point and just do a hit die. Yeah, I'm all up for a short rest if everyone else is, because I'm at
Yeah.
50% health at the moment.
Okay,
Yeah,
are you barricading the door or anything like that?
If
Probably
everyone
keeping
gets
them
in, I'm
watch.
going to sit against the door.
Sorry, I was just getting rickrolled by a metal version of Never Gonna Give You Up.
Nah.
Right, so we're setting up in here, are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. I'll start using hit dice then.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh,
Okay.
Oh yeah, cheers, Lise.
sorry.
Lord.
I've lost my hit dice. Where are
Oh,
they again?
I'll go back up that high.
It's right top centre, I think. Near where your hit points are, just below, I think. On your character sheet.
Ah,
In fact, instead of using a hit die, I'm just going to use lay on hands because I don't need to heal that much.
how does it work again? Sorry.
So for each one you use, it rolls, obviously, and that gives you that many hit points back.
Okay.
You can use as many as you've got maximum.
Yay.
But you only get them back after a long rest, and you only get half each time. So
half
if you
of
use them
your
all,
maximum, isn't it?
yeah. So it takes 2 long rests to get all your hit dice back, basically.
Not bad.
I'm sitting on 65 now.
I'll leave it for that.
What's your max, Aaron?
70. So
Okay.
I'm only
well,
five less than max.
Nice. Okay, okay.
Okay. So, as you get to the end of your rest, just as you're gathering your things, in here and the door shut, just put that door back in place. Yes, so as you're all in this little room, popping almost out of thin air, you see the form of Strahd von Zarevich. literally appears in the corner, the opposite corner to where the sun sword is. And just looks at you all and says, "You have proven yourselves thieves, murderers, and now vandals, destroying my prized property. For this, I sentence you all to death." And yeah, I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Oh, crap.
Shit.
Well, you're not exactly so squeaky clean
my
yourself, are
God.
you, Strahd? Seriously.
Okay.
You got 14 last time.
Yes. Let's get rid of that. So your shield of faith has dropped, by the way, Amber.
Okay. Yep.
At this point,
Shit.
has everyone rolled? Smegma.
Yeah, sorry.
And
Yeah,
Joe
initiative, please.
and Mad Mage.
No, Joe has already rolled.
I was the
Oh yeah,
first to
sorry.
roll.
Yeah, sorry, I read that shit day.
Nice. Smigsy, first to react. Rid of these dead bodies out of the room. I would assume you'd have dragged them out of the room and left them in the corridor rather than just resting here with the
Put them
bodies.
all in the
Yeah.
put them
Oh,
all
in the
into
cold.
the green cauldron.
Ugh.
That smells a bit burnt witch.
Fruity. So, Smegma, yeah, Strahd has appeared literally beside you.
Who's still got his book, haven't you?
You still have his book.
Fucking hell. Drop it in there. Drop it in the green stuff.
Green
Yeah.
stuff is there.
Sorry, Lawrence?
You don't know what the green stuff is.
Well,
Well, you
indeed.
know, maybe he wants to destroy the book. Maybe the book actually needs to stay alive.
Well, this is it. Who knows? Who knows?
Can I dash in this corner here?
Yeah, so if you want to use your bonus action to disengage and you suddenly spring across the room to get away from him, Strahd, what are you doing then?
Just look in the corner, mate. Just, you know, if no one can see. If I can't see no one, no one can see me.
Stare at the wall. He can't see me, I can't see him. So, is that your turn or are you going to shoot at him?
Don't know if I dare.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Just
So if
end
I
my turn.
Is that the end of your turn? Okay. Fair enough. So, Zendaya, your turn. You're trapped in a tiny room with Strahd von Zarevich.
Indeed. Have we still got is the sun sword still emitting sunlight at this point?
It is indeed.
It is. Okay.
Strahd is blinking against the glare.
And that means we have he has disadvantage on saving throws and attack rolls.
And he does indeed, yes.
Okay. I can't use what I want to use though. Not in this room. Shit. Okay. I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Ooh,
Let's pop that up on there just so people can see.
let's speak with dead.
Oh shit, did I click the wrong thing? That one is what I meant to do. Oh no, that's not going to even come up and tell you what it is. Oh jeez, this is ridiculous.
What's the saving throw on that?
Wisdom saving throw, which is not good against Strahd, so oh Jesus, it worked.
Actually, it did. It should be +5 more than that, but that's still enough, isn't it? 15 is
Just,
still below
yeah,
16,
16
so
is
yeah.
my self save. Cool, so that's
15.
15 feet. I need to get 15 feet.
Yeah.
Although that's,
I'm pretty set that as a different colour.
yeah, that doesn't look like 15 feet though. That looks a lot smaller than what we done last time.
Yeah, set it at 30.
So is it double because it's literally 15 feet is the
Yeah, so it should be 15-foot radius. So yeah, there you go.
so now he's in that as well. So enters the area on the first one, starts its turn there, so in a little while it'll be 3d8. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to, oh no, I can't do the double magic. Yes, so that's fine, I'm going to do that and have my shield in front of me.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to use his legendary action. And just moves straight up to you, Baz.
Oh god.
And then it's now Amber's turn.
Are we going to want to take this, or try and take this out into the other room to get some more room?
Well,
What do you think?
stuff like fireball and stuff,
Yeah. It's going
it's going to
screw
engulf
us over.
everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, if I go and thwack him, does everybody else want to try and open the door and start moving out?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Can I stand here? Actually, no.
Yeah, I'll allow it because you've got enough movement to get around there
Actually,
without
I'll go
having to clamber
here.
over the. Okay, yeah, get yourself around the corner,
Yeah.
all up in Strahd's grill.
Yeah.
Are you attacking him or anything? Or...
I think I will because I'm so angry at him. Just an arrogant bastard.
Jesus, that hits.
Right, I'll do the damage.
That hits. Yeah, 12 damage.
And then I'll also do blinding smite.
Ooh.
About to get even brighter in here.
Indeed. So, yeah, make your next weapon attack then.
So it's 3d8.
So, looking at that one, that takes effect on your next attack. Next time you
Okay.
hit. Yeah, so divine. Yeah,
Right.
your divine smite. That hits. You can declare it hit that after you've
Right,
landed
yeah.
a hit. This one you have to do before.
Okay.
Well,
Cool.
but yeah, you've still got one attack with which to use it. That hits. No.
So do I still do the other one and the 3d8?
Yep. So you still do 3d8. What's that? Yep.
Oh god.
Wow. Interesting set of rolls.
Jeez.
But still, that's 32 damage in a turn.
Does he have to do a constitution?
And a Constitution saving throw.
At disadvantage because he's in sunlight.
Indeed. So he fails, but he's going to use one of his legendary resistance. And he succeeds.
Rubbish.
He is not blinded.
Damn it.
You suck.
Okay, so end of your turn then, Amber. So on Strahd's turn, he is going to use a legendary action and make an unarmed strike against you, Vaz.
So that's not his actual go, that's his legendary action turn, is it?
That's a legendary action.
Cool.
So yeah, he's going to grapple you.
Okay.
So you are now grappled. So if you want to escape, you need to make that action. Otherwise, you are unable to cheese it.
You get
Yeah, good point. Maybe your charisma bonus is to assist.
is 3, I think. Yeah, 3.
Cool. The Mad Mage. He stands up. Says, "Die, fiend," and is going to plink at him with the firebolt. At this time, fortunately, Strahd dodges at the last second. Would have been a good hit as well. That's a good damage
Huge
roll
hit,
on
yeah.
that. And is going to move over towards the door. Okay, Vaz, it's actually just before that. Strahd's going to use his last legendary action of the turn and make another unarmed strike, this time against you, Amber. That's a 27.
Yep.
You take 21 damage, 7 bludgeoning, no, sorry, 13, because you've got disadvantage because of the sunlight. Fuck,
Yep.
sunlight.
Jesus.
Sorry, how much damage did I take last time?
You didn't. He just
I
grappled
didn't,
you
no.
as a result.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah, he has you in your... Basically, he's got one hand around your throat.
Nice.
So it is your turn, Vaz.
Okay.
You can try and break free, but it's a DC 18 to do so.
Okay.
You just double
You get
check
plus-
what you need to roll on that grapple.
Can you get +3 on it? It's not a saving throw, is it?
Doesn't look like it, does it?
So yeah, you can choose athletics or acrobatics to roll. You've got to beat an 18.
I'd like to try and break free by shocking grasping his hand or his wrist if I can. Is that possible? So do like shock him.
You can attack him. It won't guarantee that he'll drop you.
Okay.
You speed 0 is grappled. Yes, and that's it. Yeah, so you can still attack him normally. You're not incapacitated or anything like that.
Not just shocking grasp.
That hits. 14 lightning. He does
Cool.
not drop you though.
I guess I'll make. Did you say acrobatics or?
I think that's an
That would be your
to do
action. So yeah.
Oh, okay, fair
yeah.
enough. Yeah, I guess I can't do too much else. That'll be my turn.
Okay. On Strahd's turn, he is going to bite you.
Oh.
Fuck me. That roll is terrible. Terrible rolls. So yeah, he tries to, as he's going in to bite your neck, the glare of the sun sword distracts him. Roars in anger. And for his other attack, he just instead is just going to backhand you across the face, Vaz. So
Bitch.
you take. I'm pretty sure that still hits you. Yeah.
How much do I take? Sorry.
So you take 10 bludgeoning damage and 14 necrotic.
Oh my god.
And oh, he takes damage from your spirit guardians as well, Aaron. All your damage.
Yes, 3d8, isn't it?
Does he have to make that saving throw each time, or is that?
So does it? Oh no, it's telling me to cast it. When I done it earlier, did it actually?
Quick little spell. One sec.
Was it? Oh, yeah, so it was.
So yeah, he must make a saving throw each time he's in there.
So would he have taken damage the first time then?
He would have, yeah.
So I think I done that earlier, didn't I, which was 9,
wasn't it?
Yeah. So
Yeah. So he takes another wisdom saving throw with disadvantage because of the sun sword, so he fails that, so it's another 3d8 damage.
oh, 22.
Nice.
That's a nice one. Well, this time the holy symbols of your spirit guardians ram into him. Just for a second, he looks a little worried, like he may have underestimated this particular fight. So, Smegma, your turn.
Fuck it, mate. Let's go and shoot him in the face.
Cool.
Do I get
Shoot
sneak
him
attack?
in the face.
Yeah, you would, because he's flanked and everything.
That
So-
bastard.
Or you'd have advantage, because...
So I go again, do I?
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just hits.
Do I sneak attack as well?
Yeah. 20 points of damage. Okay. Castle Ravenloft. Strahd's going to use his lair action. And, yep. Going to use that lair action. And he's going to use his legendary action and drops you, Vaz, and just steps through the wall.
Huh.
Literally moves through the wall like it wasn't even there.
Come back.
Any attack of opportunities on that or not?
Oh, I didn't mean to.
That's all right. No, his when he makes legendary moves, no attack of opportunity.
Gotcha.
So, Zendaya, your turn.
He's gone through the wall. Is there? I'm not really sure what else I can do at this point. How damaged are you, Vaz? Are you quite hurt?
Just above half health.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm just gonna hold a sacred flame, I think, in case he comes back.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna
Yep.
do at this point.
Amber.
I move up here a little bit and just kind of, I think I'll just stand ready.
Okay.
Just, yeah.
Mad Mage is going to open the door. Steps out. And this is some trick he has. And he's just going to hold a firebolt in case Strahd appears.
Yep.
Vaz.
I'll step away from that wall, just in case. Actually, I guess I'll stay near that wall. Sorry.
Okay.
Can I just detect magic, just to see if I see anything there?
Okay, yeah. So you cast Detect Magic. You just sense the various divine magic types floating around you from your friends. Faint aura of necromantic magic around Strahd himself. It's just from Strahd being Strahd. But anything else is blocked by this solid wood, stone wall that is in front of you. It appears to be a normal wall.
It's concentration for 10 minutes, by the way. So.
Good point.
Okay, I'll just back up there then.
Yeah, let me just put that thing on there for Detect Magic. Cool. Okay. Strahd's turn. Strahd's doing Strahd things. Smegma, your turn.
Strahd thing.
Yeah. What time are we going till tonight, by the way? I've just noticed the time. It's 20 to 11 already.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't go too much longer.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind calling it quits in a bit.
Okay. Well,
Don't know everyone. Just
yeah, I was just thinking that because yeah,
on top
you've
of round.
you're now into a fight that could potentially last a long time. Um, so yeah, I think that is probably a good place to leave it.
Okay.
Cool.
So,
Oh, spooky.
first blood.
Yep.
So, when's good for people next week? Is
Not
Friday good?
Thursday. Can't do next Thursday. It's the week before. It's the last dance rehearsal we've got before our comp on the Sunday.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
And we're doing
I
a
think
2
Friday
hour.
works for me.
How about you, Lawrence?
Should be.
22nd of March.
Yeah.
Should be.
Should be.
Wait, no,
Okay. You just checking the fixtures.
No, I know the fixtures. I've got to do something anyway that day, but it should be
Okay. Cool. Okay. So we'll say the 22nd. Is that good for you, Lisa, as well? Yeah.
Yeah, should be.
Awesome. So
Sweet.
awesome. See how you get on. Now you're engaged with Strahd himself.
Oh god. Alright.
Like it.
Same
Cool.
time.
You don't
Same
like
time.
it.
8 o'clock.
Yeah. Usual time, 8 o'clock.
That's good. Alright, see you tomorrow anyway.
All right. See you later, Joe.
Bye.
See you later,
See you
Joe.
later, folks. Thanks for coming.
See you later, Lawrence. See you later, Lisa. See you later, Andrew.
Thank you,
Thank you very much, as always. Appreciate it.
No worries. No worries.
Too stressful
Gotta
Oh, super
get
stressful.
interested now. You've seen one of Strahd's new toys.
now.
Indeed. Melt into nothingness.
Yeah.
Literally
Yeah.
walk through walls.
Hacks. Wall hacks.
Yeah, he has a wall hack. Yep.
Very day. Oh man. I wasn't quite expecting to end up having to start fighting him in a small room.
Oh, indeed. I'd been rolling for random encounters as you guys went. When you decided to take a long rest, that technically worked out to like 10 random encounters I'd roll. Or something like that. Oh, no, 6. One for every 10 minutes.
No.
And I
That's
rolled
crazy.
3 random encounters as would have happened. And the first one was Strahd himself, so I was like, well, time to break out the big guns. Plus, you did just destroy his heart of blood, so he's very, very, very unhappy with you now.
I was gonna
Heart
say yeah.
of
He's
blood. Ooh.
So, yes.
got reason to be unhappy.
Heart of blood or heart of sorrow? Heart of sorrow, I think, actually.
So is that giving him some kind of shield or some kind of superpowers or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
You
know
never
this.
know the specifics. You never actually got to see it in use.
Yeah. He just decided to blow it up.
Blew it up anyway. Yeah.
It must be bad, kill it. Ah. uh,
Cool.
So, yeah. Battle is now joined.
Indeed. Indeed. Awesome. Thank you very much as always.
Alright, cheers for coming, guys.
yeah, thank you.
And,
I assume Aaron's going to do his outro now.
of course, of course.
Hi, whoever's watching.
Hi, whoever's watching. Sophie has been watching. So she's been enjoying it.
Awesome.
One of her comments when Strahd came there was "radiant that arse hat,"
Yeah.
which is quite funny
Well,
because it got blocked because of the term arse hat.
Well, you certainly did do that, Lisa. That was a very effective
Yeah.
first turn.
And Sophie's just gone, "Hi."
Hello. Awesome.
Yeah.
She was also very offended as a wizard because we threw the spell book into the green gooey stuff. She was like, "No, what a waste of a good spell book."
But it was evil.
It actually was evil, yes.
Evil spellbook.
How much damage did he take off that at the end? Probably about 20, 25 damage.
Something silly, wasn't it?
Holding
'Cause
it.
he didn't put it down.
Yeah.
But
Like,
what the fuck?
Do you drop the book, Joe? No.
No,
But,
I still
okay,
hold it.
roll again.
Just wave it around,
Yeah.
lick it.
Crazy. Oh, good times.
No.
Cool.
At least, well, yeah, at least it wasn't kill a door, I suppose.
Well, yeah,
A little mimic.
there's still time.
Don't want any more Death House. Death Castle. It's upgraded.
Yeah, this is like Death Mansion.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Uh,
Cool. Right,
yeah.
guys, I'll catch you next week. I'll let you
Indeed.
guys know if I'm gonna do any practicing on Roll20 or if I'm gonna come on to the other game that escapes my mind at the moment, Lisa.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Apex. Finally get
Yep.
there. But yeah, cool. Cheers again, and speak to you guys soon.
Bye bye.
Okay.
Bye
See you
bye.
later.
Cool. So I didn't expect Strahd to drop down and say hello. I was pretty happy actually with the amount of damage that we'd done, and thankfully that sun sword and the sunlight giving disadvantage to things is a major help. I was contemplating dropping a silence spell. I know some of his spells that he use words, and that would have stopped some of that. But I also know the likes of the Mad Mage, Amber, myself, and even Vaz all use spells which I'm sure a lot of them use verbal components. And it's a 20-foot sphere, so that would have just pretty much engulfed 90% of the room. But as I say, I think we done pretty well there, and I'm looking forward to next week now. Although I'm not sure what this walking through walls business is going to equate to, and whether or not we're going to suddenly find Strahd appearing out of nowhere and fireballing us, because he's done that plenty of times before. But yeah, it's all good. We're looking forward to it. Fireball does have a verbal part to it, so that would stop that. But it's an 8d6 fire damage on a fail save, or half as much on a successful one. So yeah, pretty nasty. I do have Shield Master and I'm a Tiefling, so I take half fire damage anyway, and I have the ability, if I was to succeed my saving throw, I would actually take no damage at all with the Shield Master feat. Amber also has that as well. So I'm pretty good against fire, which is nice, but the other guys are a little bit squishy. But yes, it's all good. Looking forward to it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And yes, so we're going to be Friday next week, so back to the normal schedule, which means I don't have to do the rushing around after dance that I always do. But yeah, let's see what's going on. Fireball is my jam. I overuse that spell. Our guy Vaz, or Joe Vaz, he used that, and he just absolutely started incinerating anything and everything, including friendlies at the time, when we had one of the battles. Yeah, it's a pretty nasty spell, especially because there's no real getting away from it unless you have the abilities, as I've mentioned before. But on that note, 10 to 11, work tomorrow. I'm going to say goodnight. I hope you guys have a good Friday and an enjoyable weekend. Because of it being my mum's birthday on Saturday, I definitely won't be streaming, and I'm out tomorrow night as well, so possibly no stream over the weekend, and I'll see if I can fit in somewhere else. I incinerated a giant's head. It was amazing. Oh wow, that's one way to make sure something's dead. Yeah, cool. Have a great weekend, guys, and have a good night's sleep. Have a good day at work tomorrow if you're at work, or whatever you're doing, and enjoy your weekend. Thanks for coming, and see you soon. Cheers. Bye.
Thank you.